Hey guys, thanks for joining me on this video. I just wanted to clarify that in my last, in a couple of videos ago, I made comments about the Roman Catholic Church, and in previous videos, I've expressed a extreme distaste for the Roman Catholic Church. I wanted to clarify, I'm not anti-Roman Catholic. I'd be more anti-religion, and I'm not even anti-religion per se because they didn't go into it, for example, thinking, well, we're going to go destroy a bunch of people, destroy a bunch of lives, victimize a bunch of. They went in with good intentions. They were going to. They went in with good intentions. I'm not going to get into the whole teaching the savage heathens civility and religion and whatnot. They meant well. The way they went around it was just horribly, horribly wrong. The police, on the other hand, knew what they were doing was wrong. Just like the Nazis during World War II, the police knew exactly what they were doing was wrong, and that they were helping something that was wrong. They were taking part in something that was wrong. And they knew it. They knew it. They went into it knowing that this is not what we should be doing. We should be protecting Canadians and protecting those who are vulnerable. And instead, no, they followed orders like good little Nazis. They followed orders, and as a result, we all know how this has all ended up in history. So there we go. I don't really blame the church. They kind of had good intentions. The government even had sort of good intentions, but again, it was horribly, horribly handled, and it was all just too insidious on a certain level. So, the actions were, of course, heinous, but the police were just even worse than the Roman Catholic Church because they knew exactly what they were doing, that they knew exactly that they were kidnapping and that they were killing natives by escalation, and they knew they operated carte blanche, and for decades and decades and decades in history. So they're basic, that's what I'm saying. They're basic scum all throughout history, always have been, always will. The church has been trying to make progress in actually exposing predators, for example. Other aspects of the church, they are trying to make progression, although it's a fight every step of the way for transparency and accountability, as we all know. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify, I'm not specifically anti Roman Catholic, although I do find their practices in the past absolutely abhorrent. But that's another video. I know nowadays a lot of Roman Catholic organizations do a heck of a lot of good in the communities, and I do want to recognize that there are organizations here that do make a heck of a difference to a lot of people that need it, and these organizations are sorely needed, and greatly appreciated by those who utilize it, me included. All right, so I do want to be clear about that. Police scum, church, lesser evil. All right, so that's my stance on it. I of course will always respect individuals. Like I say, always, I do realize that it's individuals in these organizations that make these organizations just a pure horror for citizens in both organizations, and it's the bad apples, of course, that get the headlines. It's the bad apples that rule the roost, in the sense that, like I say, good police don't turn in bad police because they don't want to go onto a call where they know that their scumbag partner is going to let them get killed, because they have a stance of turning in bullies, turning in transgressors and abusers of the law, and abusers of civil rights, and abusers of innocent civilians, and they cover it up for for their, even though if they don't participate directly in abuses and civil rights violations and all of that, none of them turn in their others, just like the church doesn't turn in priests, they just transfer them. Same thing goes on in the police departments. When there's pedophile, sex, child trafficking rings exposed, nobody goes to jail. They get covered up, and if not covered up, they get transferred and put to new assignments far away from the allegations and controversy. So, just like the church, and so. There's hand in hand, but again, like I say, in history, the police have always gone into these things well aware of just how scumbaggy and evil they are, and they just didn't care. They're just too happy to follow orders and be good little Nazis. Like I say, all through history, and nothing's changed. So anyway, not anti-Roman Catholic, anti-religion, and even then, I don't tell you to not believe in God. If you choose to believe in whatever you want to believe in, that's fine. Just, do you really need that Bible or Quran or what other religious texts are out there? Do you really need that to be a good person? Do you really need that to try to make a better difference in other people's lives? Do you really need stone tablets to try to make an impact in people's lives that can need it? No, I don't think you do. I don't. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate the views. Please share this if it speaks to you. Even if it mildly speaks to you, share it with someone else, because I think we can all do with a little free thinking. I think we can all do with not letting organizations or entities sway our thinking and make us think that that's okay and everything's fine and whatnot. Right? Use your own head and see what's what. In both organizations, there's countless cases where you can. There's a case for, is this really a religion or a cult? Is this an organization or a gang? So there's the parallels. Anyway, I hope that cleared it up for you. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.